All right. How are we doing, everybody? All right. So we've got quite a bit done recently in the time since we last all convened together. So I went ahead and took as many spraying contracts as I could with our new John Deere spraying setup. So, hey there, From Some Game. How you doing? So went ahead and took there were four contracts. I've got a contract mod that's supposed to allow unlimited contracts all at the same time. I took contracts on fields 17, 27, 31, and 47 uh disappeared. It was a really small field, I believe. Should be down. Yeah, 47's this small field over here, but it still would have been, I think it paid out 500. Better than you deserve. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it, but doing good otherwise. That's good to hear. Uh so I've got one last spraying contract here on field 31 that I thought, we would all do together, and that way you can see the John Deere in action. Over here on field 27, we definitely put the tractor to the test going uphill. I did have to switch the tires on the John Deere. I had to switch them to the skinnies because I got to thinking, having those big chunky tires probably isn't the best thing when driving through someone's crops. I figured that the farmers would appreciate that if we didn't run over their crops and demolish their hard work there. So we'll go ahead and we'll finish up this real small field. Field 31 is really small. I just went past there we go. Okay, so field 31. Yeah, the hectares it's only 1.96 hectares. So 571 liters of liquid fertilizer is what it's needing, and we're showing 1,639 liters. So been very impressed with this setup. Of course, I love the 8,000 series of the John Deere tractors, and they made these while that's folding out. They made them uh, where you could. So I know this panel here comes off, that front grate comes off, and then this top, depending on the model and engine size, that top it either also removes, the parts come out to the side, or it is just straight metal, and you usually just leave it on when you're working on everything. But they made it to where you could, depending on the part of the section of the tractor that you had to work on, you just had to take off these certain parts. So if you're doing it in oil change, you would take off this front part here, and then this middle part here. I think they're all metric. Yeah, John Deere's pretty consistent, at least with keeping their parts in metric. Yeah, they're really nice to work on. Not that working on them is what you want to be doing. You want them to be working the right way, but they made it easy, and of course we couldn't stay consistent, moving forward in the future. But of course now they've got the emission systems on the newer tractors, so they've added those in. And you've got to make a room, fit all of that into place as well. Oh yeah, we're already field 31, 10% complete. did try the in-cab experience earlier, and I was much better at this one than I was. Of course, I say that, and I'm going to take out that tree. No, I ain't getting past that. Here we go. Let's see how many things I can avoid hitting today. That would be the real thing. As long as I think I can make it one stream without hitting a mailbox. I believe this sprayer is out of the precision farming sprayer pack. So it works with the precision farming. Went ahead and added that on. I did try to see if we couldn't get the field information. That's going to swing around. There we go. That's one tree. That's 2 trees. 3? No, I missed that one. Okay. But I tried to see if we couldn't go ahead and buy the field information for each field, regardless of owning them, and I don't believe we can. That would be really nice. Really nice to have all of that information, so then we weren't spending as much in chemical and slurry when we get to that point. Which, speaking of our pigs, we will need to get pigs very soon. And that is another venture that we'll cover pretty soon. I think I'll swing around. This way. We'll get that far corner, and then we'll cover that last little strip there that we've got to do down the center of the field, and then that should cover. Benefit of this being with the precision farming, yeah, I'm saying that right, sprayer pack, is that it does shut off when it's not needed, like over here. That may be base game, but I've not played base game. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've not played base game in a long time, because I did that with the very first stream this summer, but I've not played very much base game farm sim, especially with spraying. We're already 94, 95%, 96. Okay, yeah. We should have this field wrapped up pretty fast. All right, contract is finished. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this out. Probably shouldn't, because that is money that we're spraying on the field, and the contract is considered done. But I guess that's part of the completionist part of me. Chat, what do you do? Will you complete the whole thing, or do you save up on your or herbicide and fertilizer when you're spraying. Right, there we are. I believe I can go down this way. Yeah, I can go down this way and then cut across here. So the changing over to the dual skinnies on the 8410, it did cost, I think, an extra 5,500. I believe that might be it. I think we're above what we were at the end of our last episode. I think we are at 97,000, possibly. But we do also have that money with the bank. Oh, I can't. I guess I can't control the door on this tractor. You can. Oh, you have to have the engine on in order to. Oh wait, what? No, I guess we need the engine on to open and close the door. All right. So what we had done was we went ahead and put a sleep trigger down. Nice rug here. I bounced between this and this is the sleeping mat from the mod by Omatana. Believe it is. I'll know it when I see it, of course. No, I won't. It is in, because I'm not in the right thing. It's in construction. And then we go to farmhouses. Yes, it's in the Hobo Farmhouse pack by Omatana. All right, so that sleep doormat was $5. And of course, we've got our wardrobe thing here. So we've got our place of sleep in the meantime. There's another one of those generators. It kind of gives me flashbacks. Chainsaw Valley. Good old Pete. We've got our place to sleep set up. I did place a water tank here. That water tank is one of them that you have to, you are basically buying the water as you're filling. You can't fill it up, and the water that you get from it, you buy directly. So while that would simulate me getting the water from a local municipality, I don't quite want to go about that route right now, and you'll see where I'm getting at pretty soon. But because we've got our water buy point, or water fill point rather, because we're not buying the water fill point in here. Also, if anybody is playing this map, this route here that I'm highlighting is the fastest way to get to the water fill point. Fastest way in and out. I'm not saying it's the easiest, but it is definitely the fastest. I went up and around on my second trip, filling up the pig pen, and that was there were more trees in the path, and it was a little bit longer of a way to get around. However, I did find, of course, with trees being in the way, that we could possibly, as a contracting company, that could be something that we do is go in and clear those pathways for local farmers and just the local community to use them. Because right now, uh, mercy on whoever decides to ride through there with a four wheeler. They will be. They were gonna run into some branches, and not. Yeah, it's not not gonna be fun. Okay, so I went ahead and got rid of that water tank because it wasn't needed, and that gave us a little bit of money back. I finished up. Yeah, so I finished up filling the water over here in our pig pen. We don't have pigs just yet. I could smooth that out in the landscaper, especially like right here with some landscaping tools. But our water is filled. I went ahead and picked up 10 bags of pig feed. So we've got that to get us started. Of course, it's always the goal, at least for me, to be producing our own feed. So that would mean in the long run, we would need to buy some land, of course, and put that into corn and soybeans. Because on this map, we can take corn and soybeans and take them to the oil mill. And as a byproduct, we will get pig feed from that. So we will, number one, we'll have a place where we can take our crops to. We can turn that into the oil, and then we can sell the oil to into the local economy, and then we will also get that pig feed back. So we are feeding back into our own business, because from the pigs we're going to get our slurry, which is what we will use as at least one round of fertilizer on the fields. So there is that. And with the pigs' water being filled, I got to looking into as well. Because of the map's water availability, we do have our water fill point. However, Mac Trucker 921, the creator of this map, has actually made the water plane available across the entire map. If we dig deep enough, then we can have ourselves our own little pond at the yard, and we'll be able to fill our water tank right there, which is going to save us time, and hey, we're going to have our own pond. So we will need to find a place for that to go first. And I thought maybe here, this wouldn't be that bad of an area because it levels out. However, we're wanting to place buildings, and it's just downstream, just downhill from these fields, where we're going to get a little bit of runoff, I would imagine. So I'd rather avoid that contamination. So thinking that maybe our water may be best to go here. Yeah, something right here. However, we will need to, I want to keep as many of the trees as possible for shade for the pigs. Because, of course, if you know anything about pigs, they do not sweat. So pigs can actually overheat really easy. So when they're laying around on a hot summer day, they're not always just being lazy. You know, they're definitely a lot warmer than we could give credit to. So we will need to get rid of these bushes, and we're not going to have to do that through the landscaping tool. I can say landscaper like it's an actual job. Well, no, landscaper, I think it's a job. But anyways, the landscaping tool we can actually get a mower or like, like a bush hog, pull behind bush hog, and we can go over those. And in its place, thanks to Mac Trucker 921, in its place, we will have meadow grass instead. So that's going to grow up in its place. So we could go ahead and clean up the yard as well, which is something that if we are a business and we're trying to establish ourselves in the local area, that is something that we need to do. So let's go ahead and we've got that contract that we completed, so we need to find it back. There we go. Let's collect that. Good, $3,106. I think this is the first time we've been over 100,000. Oh, we have. Hey. I say we do it. That is definitely something that we need. $10,000, field 43. Let's go ahead and see where field 43 is. If it's a 40 number, I bet it's across. Yep. It's right here. So there is that. I want to see for each contract that we complete with a farmer, we will get a 5%, I think it's 5% discount with that farmer if we would decide to buy land from them. So that was something that I wanted to check in here. Of course, this piece of land is $171,000, and we've only got $101,000. Plus, we wouldn't want to spend all of our money right there and then not have any tools to go with that. So what am I doing? We need to accept that contract. And that is field 43. So let's go up to our field calculator. And we will see here it's 6.38 hectares, and we will need 1,861 liters of liquid fertilizer. How much do we have in here? We've got 1,010 liters. So we'll need at least one container of fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer. Filtered water here. That is for the maize, for Maize Plus. That is something also that I thought I would add, being Maize Plus. I have not used Maize Plus before, so that's going to be something that could be quite interesting. Giants, if you're watching, if we would add like where I can hit space on here and then I can type in the letters to get to where I need to go. Driving myself crazy. Here we go. All right, we just need one of these for field 43. And then we can go get that. Oof. We can go get this spraying contract done. Actually, we could hire a worker. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Should we save on the expense of hiring someone? I'm not quite sure that we're a big enough business just yet to have another employee. Oh, there's a couple of houses over there. That looks like might be. Now remember, I started on start from scratch. So I thought that would be the best mode to start with starting a business rather than a new farmer. But I wonder if where those two houses were, I wonder if that's not one of the starting farms. I think there are 4. I think it's 1 per animal. Chicken, sheep, horses, cows. Yeah. Oh, we already had a tank sitting here. Would also help if I would pay attention there too. Wouldn't cost us as much in the long run. There we go. I think that was our old tank. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and move that out of the way. We need to take the great adventure across 4 lanes here. This is where, on Tuesday, this is where I ran over a mailbox. Not in this specific place, but just off of this highway. Okay, how do we get back in there? The same exact way as we got to field 38 when we had that contract. Yeah, right in there. All right, so what we want to do, we're moving a little too fast for my comfort. Okay. We want to keep our front 2 wheels on and then have one of our duals hanging off the side, it there on the side of the road. It'd probably help if I would turn on my blinkers. That's another thing, that sound that it makes. Like when I go into first person in the vehicle, it makes this the sounds like the engine's doing something, and then it makes another sound when I'm coming back out. Gotta have I've got to allow, number one, since I had that OneDrive incident, this is that tree that I almost took out. Maybe it's the next tree. We'll just let these people go by us. But I've got to allow the dev console for me to bring that up with just a hit of the keyboard, and then that way I can see if there are any mods that are conflicting. I don't think it's a mod conflict. I think it's just the way I've got something set up. Of course, I've got to figure that out. Is this our turn? I'm going off-road here. Yeah. Let's see. They've got their... Okay. You go around. Mailbox, you won't get me this time. There we go. Hey, they got that mailbox replaced pretty fast. All right. I did a little bit of research, and this would be a map where you would see cotton too. The state of North Carolina is the 7th biggest producer of cotton in the U.S. So this would be one of them that you would see cotton on. Could see cotton on. Ooh, if this is a square field, I am in love. think we should be fine with the height. Gonna lower down which gear we're in, though. Here we go. And then lower our what's that there called? Our cruise control. Lower that down so we're not sitting way up in the top of the gear and just wearing out the engine. Does look like we're gonna need fuel soon, though, as I'm looking down in the bottom right corner. We are bouncing between 93, I think is the lowest that I've seen, 93 and 130 liters per hour. Yeah, it's using quite a bit. %, completed. All right. Now this little section up here, it looks like I'll be able to just follow right along. Follow the edge of the field right along, and then just one time go in and the back out, and should cover it all if I turn the correct way. Yep, get a nice pivot right there. Yep, there we go. Of course, I may be a little optimistic. I thought this was a smaller area. What is this place up ahead? There is a concrete plant somewhere that I think would be in the best interest of our business to interact with. What is over here? Looks, I don't know if that's crop. Looks like it's some type of wheat or something. Where? Here we go. Yeah, that's the concrete production plant. And I wonder what that would be. I don't know. That's interesting. So now we know where concrete production plant is at. We should be able to get lime. What is it? Lime, sand, gravel. I think we can get, those are all inputs, and those are all things that we can put into the production plant. Yeah. Well, yeah. Inputs and outputs, I meant. And that way, that'll be another thing that'll be really nice for us, is being able to get the stones from the fields that we're going to work on, of course. And then taking those stones, collecting those stones, and putting them into the concrete production plant and getting lime out of that, which we can turn around and spread onto our fields. Yep. And I think if we just turn at the end of our row there, Just like that. Yeah. Yep. Uh-oh. We've got a red flashing light for our fuel. I should probably... Yeah. I'll stop the tractor and then get the Kubota, I guess. Grab the Kubota. Figure out something with fuel, because I don't want to try to drive the tractor where it needs to be. All right, so let's go ahead and probably fold this up. No, we should be fine. Yeah, we'll just leave it out. It's out of the way. Turn the tractor off. Okay. Let's see here. What do we have for options in fuel, in diesel? We have a DEF canister. DEF's not going to do us any good, especially on a tractor that does not use DEF. I'm not sure if we have canisters of diesel. That would be a mod to put in. But of course, if we end up buying, I think we got the money for it if we would buy something that has, let's see, cleaner. Something that has diesel. I'm not going to find it in that. Something that can carry it. Look, I think they're in miscellaneous. And our current liquid tank only carries water and milk, I believe. Transport sprayer. Well, yes, but the weight of that is not... Our cargo cart that we have is not going to support that big of a tank. That's a pretty big tank. Big nurse tank like that. This is 3,000. And it carries diesel. That's going to be our best bet. I believe we may want to actually use the 710, the John Deere 710 for that. Yep. Let's find that back. Nope. Back here. Okay. Liquid fertilizer. Nope. Nope. We just want standard. Main color. Is that going to change anything? That's an interesting color. Go white aged. The rim color. I like more of a gray. Oh, and do we need a license plate for that since it's for agriculture? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that in North Carolina. If it's for agriculture, if you need a license plate, or if they consider, because it's a trailer and it's on the road, that you need a plate. We will see if we get in trouble. We'll go without a plate for now. All right. So let's go pick that up. I will say one tractor that I do miss. I miss using that. The 6300, I think. Using it back on Chainsaw Valley, the John Deere 6300. That was a beast of a tractor. And the John Deere 4320 there that I started using at the end, that was also a beast of a tractor too. We may want to buy that weight if I have that weight downloaded. I don't remember. Yikes. Let's see. I think this is straight enough. I can get away with weights. And there's PLX bull bar. Up 900. Nope. That's the 1150. I do not believe that I have it. Well, we'll see what it does, if we'll need that weight in there or not. We'll get up here to the shop, we'll grab that tank, and then we'll have to find where we need to refill that with diesel, so that way we can get that out to the tractor. I can't believe I didn't just go ahead and I drove across the entire map. Ugh. Drove across the entire map and needed to refuel. Should have refueled. Wonder if I can. No, I think that's just, that symbol over there is just to work on the tractors. Do we not have any? I don't think so. We don't have any. Well, we wouldn't have any hydraulics. I don't think. No, we just have the PTO, so I don't know what I'm doing. All right. We need to find where we can. Oh, that is the gas station. Awesome. All right, so this is the manual refueling mod. And this here, we get out and then refuel. Now make sure, I believe this mod is on PC only, but make sure that if you are using this, that you point, you have your cursor, if you work with the cursor, you've got that pointed at the trailer, because not gonna refuel if you got it pointed somewhere else. Wonder if I have the mod turned on that also takes care of how long it takes to fill something up. I don't know, our money is going down a dollar at a time. It's not bad. Not too bad, I don't think. We've lost quite a bit of money though. We'll go to about 150 liters, and that should be enough for now. And there we go. $187. Yeah, not bad. I also didn't want to push. We could have gone for much more. Actually, before I go all the way out there, let's make sure this tractor. Okay, so the 8410 can hold 125 liters, and we've got 150. That's perfect. All right. I have no lights on the back of this trailer. Probably shouldn't even be out on this road with this trailer, if I'm honest. To be fair. The car kind of surprised me. Happened one time I was driving a side-by-side out on a country road and was focused on the road ahead of me, and a car came up behind me. Not directly behind me, but they passed me, you know, on the road, and like, whoo. Just kind of catches you by surprise sometimes. Let's make this transition. There we go. All right. I think our tractor is small enough that we can make it without having to worry about the branches coming down and smacking us in the face like it did when we drove the big old sprayer through there. The sprayer tank. Actually, can I get... I'm gonna turn after these trees. It looks like there is a break where I can turn down a dirt road or gravel road that'll possibly take me right there by the concrete plant, which is gonna put me out by the tractor. Yeah, right here. Perfect. You shouldn't need the flashing lights anymore. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, this is gonna take us through the woods. Yeah, like that. I mean, that is really cool that there are some of these trees are in the middle of the road here. It's, you know, simulating these roads that haven't necessarily been properly looked after, you know, taken care of, but also just the way that nature can conduct itself. And this is gonna spit me out. Oh, okay. By this big field of something that we're not sure what that is just yet. If you know what that is, go ahead and leave that in the chat or comment below. If you know what that happens to be. Oh, it might be sand. That might be. I thought it was wheat, but it might be sand. Okay. Let's get that there. Turned around. I can hop. I bet that I can't. Do I need to be in the tractor? I don't know if I can refuel this way. Well, like I said, I've not played this way in a while. A lot of good we did here. We just drug this around, really. Turn on sprayer. I don't want to turn on this sprayer. I wonder if I... Hold up. Did I just get rid of all of my fuel? How in the... How in the world did that happen? How did I do that? So now I've got 2 vehicles that don't have any fuel in them. Refuel vehicle. Well, yeah. Going to, disconnect that. Then maybe... Oh. Well, that's just the prompt to attach. No, I'm not getting any prompts to fill from there. I don't think I can fill from this tank, but I have no idea what I did. I just turned on... Yeah, and so now I have one tractor that's about to die and another tractor that is dead. It's totally out of fuel. Well, let's stop that, and I guess the Kubota is gonna have to come to save the day. Trying to see what's in the tank, if it'll give me... Attach. And it shows that it doesn't have any fuel because I turned on the sprayer. So I guess it sprayed all of the diesel onto the ground. Okay. Third time, fourth time, whatever time it is, should be the charm. Should. Probably gonna have to buy the actual fuel tank. And just hope that our little Kubota here has got the stock to pull it all the way out there. And then I actually wouldn't mind hiring a couple workers to bring that tractor back with that other tank. We could actually sell that other tank. I don't know if we need it just yet, since we already spent the money. All right, well, I'm doing good spreading diesel out on the field and not putting it into tractors. It's gonna be a special patch of whatever's gonna grow in that field. That's what we're doing there. Yeah, setting up a good... No, nothing in the used vehicle. Good reputation. All right, let's find... Nope. Transport sprayer. We don't want anything to do with spraying. We just want one of the fuel tanks. I think there's a service trailer. Yeah, here. For 24,000, but we just want standard right now. I don't think we have anything that has def. Let's see here. Continentals or the Nokians. The Nokians do have... There's a little more aesthetic, but the Nokians would have more traction. Strobe lights. Yes, we do want strobe lights, especially if they don't cost anything. Let's see here. I like the light gray tank. Black rims? Why not? License plate, not sure if we need that. All right. There I was saying, "Oh yeah, look, we're up above $100,000. Just wait till I get into a field and need diesel, and then I spray it all over the field." Yeah. Doing just great. Okay. We've got everything. Shouldn't need a PTO. Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy our pallet up. No, wait. No, we don't need the pallet. Because we just go over... yeah, this isn't doing it. That's what I thought. And we're going to get weight. We're going to get weight in this... the service trailer, and then that's just going to push us around even more. We don't even have the traction with this, so we'll just park you over yonder, leave you there. All right, Manitou, your time to shine. You're not road legal at all. That's not, I don't know what I'm thinking. That's the wrong hitch. That's a ball hitch, and this is pin. It's not even going to work, even if I was going to try, so. Well, that dream didn't last very long. Are we buying a truck? Do we need to buy a truck just so we can put diesel into our vehicles? Because there is the Mahindra. Side by side. But that same money, we could put it toward the pickup here. And I do not want to spend $45,000 right now. But what we could do, okay, so here's something really cool. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the pickup 1986. Go in main color. I like the Beckman blue. The Beckman blue or the Hardy red. Yeah, let's. What do you think, chat? Should we go? Orange is no. Orange is a little too much. I'd go with the JCB yellow. I do like the JCB yellow. Not quite a fan of the. Yeah, let's just go with the. We'll go with the Beckman blue for right now. And then maybe the beige wheels. And then let's change our license plate here. Of course, we've got to go with the CC Farms. '21. Ta-da! There we go. And we will hit OK. Yep, there we go. All right, what we're going to do is instead of hitting buy, instead of pressing A to buy, we are going to lease this truck. And what this is going to do is I've got a mod that is, it's called lease to own. So what we're going to do is we'll hit lease. And of course, it's going to lease it for $1,377. And then as we go through our time of having this truck leased, you see down here it's got a purchase option that we didn't have there before. So what we're doing is each time that we pay in on our lease for that vehicle, it's considering it as like monthly payments um towards that vehicle. So, and I'm not sure if it's cheaper if you if you play on like longer months. I'm not sure because I think it takes each day counts as towards the amount of money that you're using. Back her up. All right. Here we go. But we can lease this right now. And then here we go. We're going to go ahead and refuel. Try this again. Now I'm going to need enough diesel for both tractors. So that takes 70 liters, and I think this was 100. Yes, 125. So if we get 200 liters, we have enough to refuel both tractors. And then once that's done, we can send one tractor back to the yard. We can send the truck back to the yard. And then we can get back in the spraying tractor and finish spraying the lovely field 43. That's turned into quite a longer time than what we expected. At least we're 43% done with field 43 though, so it's not going to take too long to get that done. All right, we're getting close. And now, what are we doing? There we go. Okay, so I guess my trigger went away, and then I had to walk backwards and then walk forward again for that to work. All right. Ooh. That's pushing us quite a bit. It's going to be a very interesting okay. I can hardly go over. We almost need, I think the truck's too small. Pushing us. Oh my. Yeah. Yep. Truck's too small. Kind of wishing we'd have went for a bigger option. There we go. Gonna get our speed down. We do not need to go that fast. Okay, I think right there. And is this the area where I can turn? Yes. Turn here. Just doing ourselves a lot of good. Now, good thing we don't have snow on the ground right now, because that would be another issue. And I know part of our issue is I've got all of the REA wheels mods on, so that's also affecting like our grip on the dirt, grip on the ground, and tire size is affecting everything, weight's affecting everything. It all goes into play. And if we went even further and had snow, we wouldn't be going anywhere. All right. Probably need to refill the 710 first. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to start up. We're gonna raise this so we can actually drive underneath it. Let's see here. Unfold. Well, yeah, I'm trying to refuel it. Okay. I wonder if I'm on the wrong side maybe, but the hose is over there. I would think this is where I need to be. Open vehicle options. I think that's just, yeah, it's just the mobile workshop. We don't want it to detach. I'm gonna drive underneath through this field. Oh my. I think part of the issue is that part of our issue is that we've got that manual refueling mod. Hold up. I thought it was giving me options here. Nope. All right. Wrong factor. There we go. We'll fold this up. I'm going to see if maybe we have to be behind our tank here to refill. I don't think there shouldn't be any hydraulic, no. Nope, that's not it. Oh, this is very frustrating. We're not able to... No. Not quite sure. Chat, if you know by chance how that's supposed to work, I'm all ears. I'm not quite sure why it's not filling up. I'm thinking it might be the manual refueling mod that might be interfering. Oh, look like I got some type of... No. Looked like I had some type of interaction there that it was going to allow me to do. Hold the detach hoses. It's just there. Surely it wouldn't be... No. Back her up. I may just drive this all the way to the shop, even though I said I didn't want to earlier. This thing's been just chugging on the fuel. Yeah, I think that might be what I'll have to do, is drive this tractor all the way. Go ahead. Hold on. Yep. It's just options for that. Oh, I bet there are keyboard controls for that. Let's see. Okay. Unfold car. The left shift. That's just our dust scale. For the Dusty Lands extension. Number pad plus is... Yeah. Oh, wrong thing. All right. The door not gonna do us any good. Okay. We don't have any other options when I use the mouse to look. We'll just stop. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw a refill vehicle, but nope. All right. We'll see if we're actually going to to make it. We're gonna drive the John Deere all the way to the dealership in a race against time, as I can hardly see going through. I promise, this is not all that I planned on doing today. I had a whole list of things, but this is also, it's generally how farming goes. You start out with having quite a few big plans, and then you get a hiccup, and that usually determines what you're doing for the rest of the day. All right, so we'll get down here. Now, how good was I at doing that? What? I could have made it if I would have just tried it the first time. I could have made it all the way here with the tractor. Tell you what, the fuel company is gonna love me though. All right, while that is filling up, not gonna do us any good. I'm gonna try one more time on the 710. Nope. What good is a tank to refuel your tractors if it's not going to refuel your tractors? Okay. That's what I'm trying to do there. Refuel. Let's unplug. No. Nope. Not sure what that is doing exactly. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and find. Nope. There we go. Owned items and miscellaneous. Carries all the tools needed for you to configure vehicles in the field. You can also carry fuel if required. I wonder. No. I'll sell this. I'll sell that. Then this truck. Let's go ahead and just get a worker to take it back, so we can go pick up the John Deere. Here we go. Select, and let's set a destination. If they can get that right, I don't know. We'll find out, because they have to cross 2 lanes of traffic. We'll see how well that goes. We'll check in on them every once in a while. I know what I can do, though. I could go ahead and get a chain. Well, that's not going to do me any good. So I was going to say I could get a chain that will hook up to the back of the 8410, and then they can hook up to the front of the 710, and I could drag the 710 all the way back to the farm. I'll have to do that after. Thank goodness I've already sprayed in this area, but I'll have to do that. What are you doing? What are you doing, Andy? Andy must have had quite a night last night to be driving all over the road like that. All right. Ooh, I've got reduced engine braking force on, so it's a little hairy sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That said the chat disconnected for a little bit. Looks like it's back up. Of course, Andy. What are you doing, Andy? Hopefully it's just one of those moments where it says that he's blocked by an object, but he's really not. And he's just like staring off into space like a tree or something. Good old workers. At least with the traffic on this map, the cars move at a decent pace, I think. Oh, I bet Andy's stuck on those trees that are in the middle of the road back there where the path, where it's a fork, or it forks off. Bet that's where he's stuck. We'll find out. See what Andy got himself into. Yep, he found the one collision in the middle of the road. All right. He's just flooring it. You're stuck. Okay, Andy. Back out. Ooh. Yeah, we were lucky there because he had just kept going like that, so he got himself stuck. I'm just gonna drive this truck to the end of the field here, and then we'll set maybe Andy back on his way. I don't know. He was just determined to get that vehicle stuck. All right, I'm interested if he is going to drive off that way and find the right way to get back where he needs to go, and that he won't drive down the other way. Let's see here. You, and we need you to go here and that way. Oh, Philip is driving this time, and he's driving out in front of people. I'm so sorry. You honking at me too. At least he's going the right way. All right. Yep. I think that would be something, especially with this road. If we can get in here and clean up, we'll probably have to buy this plot of trees right here. But if we can get in here and clean up some of these trees in the path, because this is the concrete production plant, so we want to be able to use that for our fertilizer business. And if we're going to be able to get in there and clear those trees, it's going to be all for the better. Especially if we're going to be hauling in rock and everything else. Those heavy loads, we're going to want to use semis for that. All right, we'll go ahead and attach. Then the hoses, my favorite. I've got the manual attach sound, or it's the air hose connect sounder. That mod. I love when the hose is pressurized. Good sound. All right, get back to our main objective here, and all that started with just needing to refuel the tractor, which ended up being a lot simpler to just do things the way that we ended up doing them, but we avoided it. Okay. The paycheck, or the bank account took that L. The hardest. I don't know how much diesel that we bought there. Bought, and quite a bit of it we didn't actually use. There we go. I'll have to look into that service trailer mod. I'm pretty sure that it's like a keyboard combination that I've got to use, and I've not quite got set up yet. Oh yeah, I could have looked at the configuration, the control configuration in that menu. Would have been the thing for me to do. Yeah, part of that's operator error too. Just learning it, you know, as we're going along with the mods. I'm sure that with Maze Plus being in here, I'm sure that I'm not gonna do something right in the right way there. Although that Maze Plus shouldn't be as, I don't think it's gonna be as big of an issue for us, because I don't plan on doing having dairy cows in this series. Working with silage, because that Maze Plus does a lot of stuff with silage. Though I think in Maze Plus you can wrap up your wrap grass. No, not grass. Hay. You can wrap hay and make silage out of that. Make a haylage. Which I'm all for, with the little things that add the realism like that. Love those mods. Ones that increase like the quality of life on the game. I think now that we're slightly squared off here, maybe for the best that I move down and back this way now. That way I don't have to contend with running into the edge of the map there. Okay. Don't want to set a worker. I can... Let's check on, where's Andy? Or Philip? That looks like he's at the, back at the yard. I think that's his vehicle at the yard. Because we've got the, Manitou, the forklift, and the side-by-side are both sitting at the shop. That would be those two vehicles, and then Andy would be the one drivable vehicle sitting at the yard. So at least he made it back all the way. I don't know how many other drivers he pulled out in front of, but not Andy. Keep saying Andy. Philip, go over. We will turn here. Here we go. I don't believe that we can go much faster running with the current setup that we have. I plugged the hydraulics in, yeah. Not bad though for not having to buy one of the big sprayers, you know, right off the bat. Plus, we own this tractor and the sprayer, unlike that truck that we were driving earlier. We're doing a lease to own with that, at least for now. We may cut that lease off early and just return it if we find a different vehicle. Thinking if we're gonna be pulling heavy things with it, we may want something that's got duals on the back. Those are generally your higher horsepower, higher torque, capable trucks. Gonna be able to do the things that we need them to. Wouldn't be bad setting something up like a service truck either, so that way we're able to maybe carry fuel as well and not have to carry a second trailer around. Not bad, because we can buy what I saw in the shop. We can buy our what is that, our def. We can buy that at we can buy that in just regular, like, small jugs, and then we can, if we have to use def, you know, that's the thing, is I've got that in there for some added realism. But if we stay towards the older end of vehicles, then we won't need to mess with that necessarily. The truck might need it. That's the only thing. There we go. And of course, we get down here and then we'll turn. It's doing these things, these types of jobs, that is what is relaxing to me about farm sim. Of course, in real life this would be a lot more hectic, but I can kind of see around that. But yeah, just these where you can, especially in the square fields like this, where you can just set it and turn it around when you need to, and just set it and go up and down the field. Those are the fields that I like, especially when you're doing things like hay. Doing hay on a square field is so much easier. Of course, usually your hay fields aren't reserved for the big square fields, but this is. After this, I think we're going to dig our own pond for the pigs, and that way we've got our water situation figured out. We can do that in the landscaping. I looked at doing a terraforming mod, and I will need a little more time to mess with that one. Learn that one before I hop onto a stream and then subject you all to that, because that would definitely it would be interesting. It'd be interesting content for sure. But I think this would be a map that I think terraforming would work really well, especially with the way that the concrete production is set up. And they've got the fill types of limestone, gravel, like a crushed stone powder, I think, was one. I'm not sure if that's one that you can. All right, we got this field done. I'm gonna go ahead and complete it. That would be something that we'd be able to pick up. I wonder if there are any contracts where we can collect the stones out of the field, because if we could get those contracts, then that would be the way to go. I've got to look on Mod Hub now. Got to see if we've got any mods like that allow us to pick stones for money, or just for a contract. Yeah, for money. All right. Let's go ahead and fold this up, and then while we're at it, or while we're waiting on that, we will go ahead and collect that contract. There we go. Now we're back above $100,000. So we spent all that money to get back up to that. I'm interested in the supply and transport jobs. Interested at what we would have to do with the with this, if it would have something like on Silver Run, where if you do a transport log mission where it's got logs sitting in a pile somewhere, it generates them on the map, and then you pick them up. I wonder if this the supply and transport contract mod works in a similar manner. Because if so, then we would want to get, I think the JCB backhoe would be really good to have. We could get that mod and then dump that into a trailer to carry that for us. All right, so let's head back. I think what we're gonna do now is we're going to get the pond ready. We're gonna dig the pond area for the pond back at the yard. I love the love what Farm Sim game has done with the Dusty Lands extension. Love seeing that. And how that interacts with like whether or not it's been raining. That's another mod that's what I would call a quality of life mod that just ultimately just enhances your gameplay. And of course you can always not play with it, you know, and that's the beauty of Farming Simulator, is that the mods help us create the game that we want it to be. Or sometimes don't want it to be, depending on the conflicts that... Did I hit that? Do I dare try to fix it? Did I hit that earlier? And then I bragged about not hitting it. Ooh. Well, this is. Well, that's possessed. That's what that is. All right. I'm gonna leave that bee to flop around. Flop around like a fish. What it's doing there. It's Farmer Pete's ghost. It's back. Now he's in the mailbox. All right, we'll get turned after this. There we go. Turn our flashers on. Get over here on the side of the road. Oh, we need to increase our speed here. Let's go to like 24. Yeah, there we go. We'll be turning pretty soon. See, I can't tell if someone's behind me or not. I can tell if I'm going off the road. I could probably turn down that road and miss the 3 mailboxes that are up here. Just haunting me. Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Yes, I am. All right. We've still got a good amount of ooh. That reminds me. I want to turn around here. 'Cause I think we still have some yeah, liquid fertilizer here that we can go ahead and refill this container. And that way if another spraying contract comes up, we can just take off. Oh, there's my door. And it works because I've got the engine on, I guess. Well, there wasn't much in that. It was very short-lived. Do we dare? Do we dare ask one of our workers, being Andy or Philip, depending on who wants to try and get the vehicle? Go now, be free. She's a different lady. Gonna say that she's stuck? All right. Guess maybe I need to. That was Betty. Okay. We'll try that. And let's set the destination. Pick the target location, and we'll go there. Wonder what they're doing. Just waiting. Yep. I had my controller die on me. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing real good today. Go ahead and get this plugged in. All right. Oh no. What are we doing? We do not need to take out the front door of. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think the worker's gonna move until I get them on a road. Pretty sure that's how they work. Yeah, if we can get a mower and or just nice little bush hog and go over these bushes along the way, wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be a bad idea, especially around the farmyard. Ooh, graphics taking a big hit there. Oof. All right. I'll just drive it there. Drive it there myself. One thing about the Kubota pack I've noticed is that the turning radius isn't the greatest on the side-by-sides, the UTVs. Just something I've picked up on. I don't know if they turn like that in real life. I've not driven a Kubota side-by-side. All right. Get us a pond. Should probably move the pig food out of the way. Get the pig food out of the way. Then we can put a pond in the area where we want the pig food. Or no, in the area where the pig food is. Come on. I don't need to. I think it's just a straight ball hitch. I don't have any electrical to worry about. One thing that would be good for us to get is some type of shelter that we can store our pig food in, because I'm not sure what our weather's looking like. Looks like it's going to be all sunny, but then for the month of September, and then we get to October, cloudy, sunny-ish, and then November and December is all rain. November with a high of 74 there with snow, not rain, snow. 74-degree weather, snow. Some fun stuff. Okay, I think we put the pond here in this lower area between the two trees so we can keep the trees. Now it's just going to be a matter of how far down are we going to have to go with landscaping to get to that water. That's going to be our big thing. Okay, so about here, go to landscaping. I'm going to switch over to keyboard and mouse for this. Sculpting, we went to lower. Get that open. All right. Lower is going to be our right. Wonder how far down we're going to have to go this water. And if I'm not just causing one big headache too. Oh, that looks like water. Let's look real fast. That is, we have got water. Awesome. So now we need to get a good chunk of the area down to that, and then we need to slope into it. Okay. Pond's going to be a little bit bigger than what I was anticipating, but the cool thing is that it's actually working. All right. So let's, yeah, I want that. This is fantastic. Yeah, let's get rid of that bush. Not bad. Gonna be a pretty big slope, I think, though. There we go. Keep that tree right on the edge. We don't want to slope that down too much more over there. That'll be the deep end. I think we'll definitely want to put a fence around this. Okay. No, that lower. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get this turned around so we can look at this a little bit better. I'm going to, nope. Trees, plants, painting. That might be. Can I get rid of the bushes? No, probably have to. Probably have to do that with the mower, like I was saying. Oh well, those will be to the side of the pond. A water plane's down pretty deep. I think it lets us go. Here, let's change our brush size. That would probably be a smarter idea. There we go. Oh yeah. Work smarter, not harder. Couldn't resist. All right. We need to go into sloping. Set the slope target, which is up here. Then we want to slope. That is way too high. That's not. Nope. Here we go. All right, so how are we gonna get something there where we can slope it? That Maybe I need to change the brush strength. There we go. Okay. Let's see what this looks like now. I guess we'll use the truck because our 710 is still across in the field. Yeah, that reminds me. I need to get chain to go get that. All right, let's get up here. Probably won't be able to. Nope, because of the way that. Okay. So we do need. Not gonna. We are gonna need the 710 because I'm not gonna take the dual wheel down in that. Well, I mean the dual wheel would definitely handle it, but that looks so bad. Um. Let's. Yeah. Let's. All right, Kubota. You've been given multiple opportunities to shine, and you've made your presence known, but not exactly in the best way. So, redemption, trial, however many times this is. All right, go down here. Uh-huh. Definitely have to smooth this out. We are going to have to be closer to that water. That's what I was thinking. Yep. We're going to have to be closer to the water to even be able to use that. So, at least the... Good on you, Kubota. Keep you around for a little bit longer. All right. Landscaping here. Just continue. Well, let's increase how drastic that works. There. Flattening that out. That's not what I want to do. I want to set the slope target point. There we go. All right. Need to lower this a little more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then probably raise it here if we can. We're going to have to increase the size of the brush, though. Oh my, I am creating a mess. All right, let's get turned around into here. This looks so bad. Soften. Go ahead and soften all those edges, 'cause that's pretty rough. Okay. We want lower this to help us get out. Let's go. Okay. Now we want to soften that. Let's get that to a smaller brush size. About there. I think we actually want to raise over here. There we go. All right. So soften in here. Able to go down and in. There we go. Then here we are. Okay, so we've got our in, and now we need our out. Let's go with a lower here. And then let's soften that again. Maybe get a bigger uh, brush mark stroke. All right. So ideally, yeah, we're definitely going to need. We should be able to come down here. That needs fixed. Come down here. And then drive up. Got a divot there we need to take care of. Up and then out. That's really steep. Construction. Here we go. All right. Okay. Get this level. Hi, Brandy. Welcome to the stream. We had quite some interesting fiascos go on earlier with some diesel diesel issues. Um, I decided to. I say decided like it. I knowingly chose to do it, but I sprayed diesel all over a field. Mm, not not knowing how to use the right equipment. So, all right, we are right now. We are getting water set up in the yard because the water plane exists throughout the entire map. So we are lowering, doing our best here. Need to get rid of these bushes here, but we're lowering to where we've got water for the pigs there because it is quite a drive over to the current water fill point. So we are gonna soften this out. And I've actually got a tractor stuck in a field that I'll have to go get. Because I somehow got rid of the diesel in it, too. So let's soften these. We want to slope. We'll set that as the slope point. And then I think this might work. Just, I guess, finding ways to... I'm already stuck? What am I doing? There we go. Come on. Thinking the Kubota may not be our go-to for this operation. Yeah, I'm going to make the decision to take the Kubota off of that. All right. We're gonna go get a chain and then go drag the oh yeah, I need to detach these hoses. Then we're gonna go get the 710 out of the field. We need, not sure where, I think it's in miscellaneous, but I'm gonna look for the mod, see where it loaded in. Let's see here. Towing chain with hook. Okay, and then I have to remember how to use these too. Let's go with the 2.5 meter. Yep. Been a while since I've used the towing chain, but I know it works, so. Alrighty. Let's figure out. I know I'll need my help menu open for this. I think it's I back up to the red section if I remember correctly. Back up to that. And I attach there. I can pick up. Come on. Don't want to drag the chain the whole way. Hook not mounted. How do I get the, let's see here. This. I think it's grow object. Yeah, that worked. Like, go. Hold on. I'll grab it. And what am I able to do with it there? Not much. Let's let go of that. Well, thank you, Brandy. Thank you. I was on a hiatus there for a little while, but back at it, and it feels good to be back with it. We had a haunted mailbox earlier. This is not safe at all. All right, here we go. Maybe I can talk with the local highway operators and they'll open up a lane there where I can cross over to that field road, because it wouldn't make that much of a difference, but it would be nice to be able to get to where we need to be a little bit faster. And that chain is... Do not remember. This opens my door. I am not sure what that does. Oh, that's inside. Is the steering wheel. All right. Oh, yikes. That's gonna be interesting pulling the 710 out. I probably won't go this way. I'll go the other way around. This way is going to, I think it'll prove to be too much of a hassle. All right. This should... Back it up. Yes, this map is Eastern North Carolina. I believe it's on console as well. Believe so. Not. Yeah, it's on console because yep, it's on console. I've seen it. Open vehicle options. That's not gonna be it. Nope. We need super strength. Come on. All right. And then I think I look at this and then hit B. Nope. Shift B? No. Click B. All right, that's hook not mounted. Do I need to buy the hook? Probably. Probably sitting back at the shop. There's probably a hook. No, there's not one. Okay. You remember you've got a hook. All right. We are going to ask the sweet Google machine. Actually, we'll just go on to Mod Hub real fast. And look up this mod. I know this will do what we want it to do. Didn't expect to have to need it right away. Okay. Here we go. Attach, detach towing chain to vehicle. Mount the towing hook is keyboard Z. What is that? Key Z mount towing hook. Open the settings menu as left shift E. I bet what it is it's a keybind. Bet that's what it is. Oh, this map is Eastern North Carolina. Keyboard controls. Let's go to gamepad. See if I can interactive vehicle train placeable. Go to pack lumberjack maze plus. Towing chain. Okay, here we go. Attach, detach chain to vehicle. And then mount the attaching hook. Let's see it. Mount the attaching hook. We're gonna make that what? This one. Oh, that's a manual. Okay, about that one. Shop. about that. Awesome. There we go. All right, so toggle towed vehicle steering mode. No problem, Brandy. And why can I not? Go to keyboard. We'll see what that's going to do. Going chain with hook. Okay. So that's attach, detach. So I'm just going to set like a shift A. That. There we go. Attach, detach chain, vehicle by hand. Do the same combination. There we go. Mount the attaching hook. Let's do that. Oh, that is the same as the hide. As mount. Just hit left. No. Left shift C for chain. Okay. And then the settings. Open the settings menu. Let's make this Command S or left shift S. Okay. I want. Oh, yeah, that's going to put me in third person. I'm doing really good. Really good today. Control Shift C. Probably isn't going to do it. Nope. Nope. I need to get the configuration away from C then. From, let's try Shift T. Left Shift T. I'm about to just reset the 710. That's almost not worth. Yep, Eastern North Carolina, USA. Left shift S. It is not. Okay. I'm just going to reset this vehicle, and then I will have to. Let's not save those. Okay. We're going to reset the vehicle. I hate resetting vehicles, but I think that's our last option, unless we just leave this tractor sitting here. I could just. Yeah. Good. Yep. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong tractor. Won't let me. Probably need to get away from the 710. Okay. Reset it. And it probably went back To the shop. Yep. Just got just barely enough fuel. All right, let's refuel that. Then while that's refueling, should be, I think, like 75 liters is all that tractor takes. While that's refueling, we'll get this at least back to a general road, so that way the workers aren't going to drive it into a tree or the ground or a mailbox. This is all the above. Okay. Let's get that set there. Let's enter that vehicle, and then we'll go back here and we'll hire a worker to take this. Yeah. This tractor back here. Where are you going? All over the place. I don't understand it. We've got water tank to test out. Let's go ahead. Get back to the farmyard. We're going to test out that water tank. Hopefully by that point, the worker will have our 8410 back to the yard. All in one piece. In the game, right now I've got 100,000. I think I started with 500,000, but of course that was on start from scratch, and I missed out on a $200,000 loan that we've got in here. That's going to take out, I think, like 5,000. I think 5,800 a month is what it takes out. So I've also got to make sure I've got that in the bank account. No problem. Forgot we had the mutton chops. All right. Moment of truth. Probably need to drop down into second gear so we can actually... May have to handle the terrain, the slope. May have to drop down in it first. Ooh, yeah, definitely need to work on that slope. Nope. Oh, it says AI worker Sarah has completed their task. We'll see how well they completed their task. Awesome. Okay, so it has to touch the water. It actually has to touch the water. Okay, so I'll have to note that. And then let's see if we make up this slope. I think this slope's the easier one to get. Yeah. All right. There we go. I think we've accomplished quite a bit. And the tractor is back. It's turned off. It's parked underneath a shade tree. Good job. Good job, worker Sarah. All right. All right, I think that is going to be it for today. Thank you for tuning in, chat. It has been a blast. No matter how much diesel I'm spraying on the field or how much money I'm spending to remake or to remake all the money that I spent losing said money. So, all right, I think our next episode we will need to get pigs. We will need to get our pigs, and we will need to see about buying a field so that way we can start the process of growing our corn and our soybeans for the pigs. All right, so thank you, and I will catch you in the next one.